Full morning. It is a Wednesday, and we are headed to the Grand Canyon West Rim Skywalk. So we are leaving Laughlin, Nevada. We're staying here one more night, and we're going to head into Arizona. So this will be the first time that my daughter has ever visited the beautiful state of Arizona. And yeah, it's about 2-hour jaunt up to the Skywalk. There's a couple superchargers around it. There's one in, I think it's called White Springs, and then one in Kingman. So good idea to, you know, and again, know what you're doing, where you're going, and how you can get juice to get back, because the car's got me projected to get back to the hotel with 4% state of charge, and there's no guarantee I'll get a destination charger. I might have to plug into a wall outlet. So I want to make sure I show back up with lots of juice. So we're going to run up here and make a left and then travel into Arizona. Long lights in Nevada. Had a great day yesterday. We just took it easy. Played in the pool. Went to the car museum at Dan Laughlin's Riverside Resort, which is right next to us. So check that out. We learned that the Colorado Bell, that riverboat looking casino, is closed down. They shut down for COVID and then never reopened, unfortunately. So it looks like we're going to hop on Highway 95/Highway 68. Good. Car came at this in a good speed, and now it's going around at a nice speed. Very, very well done.
68, 163 maybe?
68, up there.
Oh.
Yeah. So good. Proper lane selection. Beautiful palm trees. And then we need to get up here and make our turn onto the highway. Yeah, great. All right, we'll check back with you when we're a little bit further down the road, closer to the Grand Canyon. Here are some just beautiful views, and we're only about 5 minutes out of Bullhead City. So we're heading to Kingman to get a charge, and I just can't get over already how pretty this is. We got these craggy hills in front of us. One of them kind of looks like it's flipping us off a little bit. Just loving it. The west rim of the Grand Canyon is, I'm going to mispronounce this, Hulapi Indian Nation. I'm so sorry that if I mispronounced it. And so we get to support them and their tribal activities by visiting the West Rim. When we purchase our tickets, it goes to help fund their tribe. So really wonderful thing. We get a great experience, and we get to help out our local Native American people, or First Peoples. So really cool. So just a beautiful view. Not a lot. Pretty kind of a desolate area, but I mean, shit, it's hot as hell. It's already well, it's 104. It was 107 where we were at. And again, you can get through here with your Tesla. You just want to be sure you make a plan, right? Know what your charging is and where you're going to go. I also know that there's some level 2 charging and some DC fast charging sprinkled out by using PlugShare. So make sure you really plan well. Yeah, there's on the right there. It kind of looks like it's flipping us off a little bit.
What is it?
It's a rock, like a rock formation.
Oh.
Okay, folks, I wanted to bring you what the views are right out of Bullhead City. We went by our Flip You Off rock, and this is just, I mean, when I see this stuff, I think of the Old West movies, right? And I picture cowboys and Indians on the top of the hill looking down at us as we pull through here. It just makes me reminisce and think about the old days. Oh, I think we're going to see something really cool as we come up around this bend. There's like a big round rock off to the left here. I don't know if the camera will be able to see it, but we will. This is so cool, folks.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that. Very phallic. Look at that there. There's a pyramid looking one. Oh man, this is just the coolest. Oh, and the different colors of the rocks. Everybody from this part of the country is probably like, God, what a dork. But I think it's awesome. Man, you people live in a beautiful place. I know we do too, but I love getting out and seeing the various different pieces of the country. So I can't run the camera every time I get blown away, because otherwise this will be forever. So Union Pass, 3,571 feet, coming out of Bullhead City, Arizona. And then it just opens up to this like beautiful epic vista here. Yeah, wow. I know, I can totally see why people like to go hiking and trail riding around here. Okay, folks, I'll stop for a little bit, but if I see something cool, I'll bring it to you. To the Kingman, Arizona Supercharger, and the car did an awesome job with lane selection here. It moved us over into the farthest right lane relatively early, and I was like, what are you doing, car? Because I was stressed out that we were gonna have to make a left, and it got over here about a half a mile back, and it just kept rolling. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then we got here, and these lanes, it was perfect. Both of these lanes to my left are left turns, and you can only go straight in the farthest rightmost lane. So I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it's an absolute monster of a headache for it to navigate, and then other times, like, I trusted it and it did something better than I would have. I would have probably gotten us in the wrong lane. So anyway, let's see how this Supercharger looks. It's 99 degrees here. I totally understand why they got Superchargers here, because you got to go over two passes. You go over the first pass, you drop down into a city, and then you pull another pass to get up here into Kingman. Now we should get into the left lane. It should use a blinker. Damn it, car. That wasn't very nice, car. And here is our left, so I will go ahead and take over here because it's a little bit goofy. And where is the Supercharger? Oh, okay. Oh, yep, there it is. And it looks like it is a 246 version 2, but I will verify that for you in just a moment. All right, thank you very much. We'll check back in with the Supercharger review. Well, hey there, and thanks for joining us at the Kingman, Arizona Supercharger. It is a 6-stall version 2 Supercharger right off the highway. And it also has, looks like 6 urban chargers available for overflow. So this probably gets busy, but it's not right now. So you've got the 72 kilowatt urban chargers, looks like 6 of those, and then 650 kilowatt version 2s. There's a Carl's Jr. right across the way. Quick jump back onto the freeway. I mean, literally just pop back out and get on. And then there's a gas station, a Motel 6, and whatnot. So it's about 100 degrees here. We're gonna keep heading off to the Skywalk at the west rim of the Grand Canyon. And I'm guessing it's a pretty mountainous ride, because we're gonna charge up to about 70%. We'll have about 28 when we get to the Skywalk, and the car projects 4% returning to the hotel. So I'm probably going to stop here somewhere else to top off again before we get back to the Aquarius. It's a nice little stop. We may have to hit this up tomorrow on our way further into the South Rim and Grand Canyon National State Park. But so far, so good. Thanks, folks. The Grand Canyon West. We've got about 40, well, it says 45 minutes, but about a half an hour to the Skywalk. And we are driving through the Joshua Tree Forest, and it is just cool. It is, as soon as you jump on this Buck and Doe Road, which will be on, for just about the whole portion here, 18 miles, you come into this forest, and it is just cool as heck. 100 degrees, and we are going to be seeing some epic stuff. As we come around this corner, you're going to see some great shots of parts of the Grand Canyon. At least I think. Wow, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We just got done doing about 40 miles of kind of back roads, really beautiful. Open grazing cattle everywhere. There's a couple cattle right there. Unfortunately, we didn't see any in the road. I was kind of curious to see how FSD would handle cattle crossing the road, but we didn't run into that. Did see a couple dead cows, but nothing else too exciting. So yeah, just gorgeous. So we've got, just about 20 miles to the Skywalk. I won't be able to take you with me out there because no cameras are allowed, but we'll take a look around at the entrance center, and if we have enough battery and everything's going good, we'll go check out Eagle Point and the Guano Point. So wow, just look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Man, all right, folks. I'm just at a loss. Absolutely at a loss. Wow. Okay, we'll check back in a little bit. So we were seeing one side of it, and now here, wow, just epic.
Wow.
This is Buck and Doe Road, and we're about 7 miles from where we're going. As you can see, FSD's doing great. There's no shoulder on this road, and it doesn't seem to bother it any. It's marking it as a occupancy network line. So we're doing really well, and this is just amazing. I hope this is translating through the camera, folks. Wow, just wow. I mean, just mind-blowing, yeah. I'm just struck speechless. Wait till we get to the south rim. That's supposed to be even more spectacular. All of this done by the erosion effects of water over hundreds of thousands of years from the Colorado River. Come on, car. There's a weird little speed change down to 29, and I had to kick it back. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay. So we stopped at a Scenic Viewpoint here. We're still about 15 miles away from the skywalk, but it is just spectacular out here. So we had to stop and take a quick look and get some pictures. And boy, I tell you, you got to make this trip. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Stuck here in the Joshua Tree or the Joshua Tree Forest. Yeah. All right. We're gonna head off to the skywalk. So we are at Eagle Point and the skywalk at Grand Canyon West. We just finished the skywalk. They don't let you take anything out there, so I couldn't get you any footage. But here is a cool little replica Hualapai Indian structures. Yeah, pronounce that right, Hualapai. And we have some tribal elders singing in the background. It's really cool. And we're gonna go head over and look at Eagle Point here in just a moment. The skywalk was incredible, but you know, you had to wait in line, so no big deal. Really, really nice though. So very, very cool through here. And next we'll go check out the view of Eagle Point. And here we are at Eagle Point. Beautiful. That is the eagle down there. Looks like an eagle taking flight. Such is the name. And then you just have the whole Grand Canyon laid out before you here. Amazing. You can see a fracture of the cliff face where it's starting to come apart. And it is just the most beautiful place I have seen. So we'll walk down this way just a touch. I'm going to get in your picture for a minute, sorry. Oh man. And we can come out here and maybe get a little closer. Really great. You get on at the visitor center, you pay for your tickets, and then they give you a bus ride first to Eagle Point, then you go to Guano Point, and then you finally end at Hualapai Point. And the two best views are this one, Eagle Point and Guano Point, where they used to do guano harvesting for fertilizer from bats. So we'll go check that out next and then head back to Laughlin. Just epic. So thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day. And here it is. Take a walk all the way out check it out. This is the second stop after you get on the bus. So you go first to Eagle Point and the Skywalk, and then when you're ready, you hop back up on the bus, and it brings you next to this spot, which is Guano Point. And you can go basically right up to the edge. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like that guy. Ugh, that freaks me out. So we're just gonna walk down here, and the next thing we're gonna see is the guano derrick, where they hauled the poop from the bats for a number of years. Oh my God, I do not like that at all. You can get so freaking close. Wow, folks. Just an amazing view. All right, we can get a quick peek of the Colorado River down there. This is about as close as I want to get to the edge, folks. I'm sorry. I spent 20 years working at height in oil refineries where shit could catch on fire, blow up, or poison me while I was 200 feet in the air. I prefer not to do it thousands of feet anymore. So beautiful. And we can see the derrick ahead where they were used for hauling guano. So we'll go up there next. All right, we've gotten a little closer down the trail here. The cool thing about Guano Point is it's a bit of a peninsula sticking out into the canyon, so you can get views from both sides. So we'll walk over here too. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Look at the river down there. Oh, that makes me dizzy. Wow. I mean, come on. So there is the edge of the trail that you walk along to get out here towards this guano derrick, where they started a bat shit mining operation in the 1950s. It's no longer in service, but that's why this is called Guano Point. And it's something. It's something, folks. All right, and here we are at Guano Point. And here is the equipment that they used to haul the guano. So let's come over here to the edge and take a quick look. This is probably one of the best views along the whole canyon. And we will be seeing the rest of them Friday. We're gonna be taking a safari tour and walking tour of the South Rim. So Guano Point, just incredible. Let's walk up on this side and take a quick look. Make sure we don't slip. Yeah, holy cow, folks. What a view. Okay, this is a long enough clip. We'll check you back as we head back to the hotel in Laughlin. Well, folks, that's a wrap for Grand Canyon West. We did just about 4 hours there. We made it to Eagle Point, and we did the Skywalk, and then we took you over to Guano Point and did a little hike there and checked out that, and now we're gonna head back to Laughlin. Looks like we're gonna have to stop in Kingman and top up. We're gonna get in there with about 10% state of charge, so we'll have to supercharge on our way back, and then hopefully we get a spot at one of the 2 chargers in the hotel parking garage. Otherwise, I might have to use an outlet. So we're just gonna mosey on out of here off of the Wallapai Indian Reservation. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And we just appreciate you having us. Beautiful lands you have, and we did our best to respect them and not damage anything. So thank you for sharing, and we will check back with you folks when we get a little closer to the hotel. Well, welcome back. We are making one of our few turns onto Pierce Ferry Road, and I thought I'd let you watch FSD make a turn. Oh, great. Very well done. So, yeah, like I said, this area is awesome. And here we go with the very slow acceleration. This area is awesome. Maybe we'll see some cattle crossing. If we do, I'll bring it to you. There's just a ton of hills, right? So again, if you're driving an EV, whether it's a Tesla or anything else, you're going up and down and then back up, and I'm gonna get to my charger with, oh, it thinks about 13% right now, but I'll still be pass. I'll still have to pull a pass before I get into Laughlin, even though it's only like 30 miles. So just be mindful of that. And we did check with Grand Canyon West, and the Wallapai Indian Reservation does not provide electric vehicle charging at the visitor center. If you are at a very low state of charge, you can ask them. They said under 25%. You can ask them and they'll direct you to some plugins. Now, I didn't ask what kind of plugins. I don't know if they're 240, 40 amp, 50 amp, 120, 15 amp, but they do have an emergency backup for EV drivers if you show up and your car is almost dead. So be aware of that. That's at Grand Canyon West, and we're gonna go to Grand Canyon South, the southern rim, tomorrow. So with that, we're gonna rip some miles on these backcountry roads, look out for cows, and check back in with you when we get closer to our supercharger. It's nasty.
Oh.
So we're just getting on to the interstate, and there is just a disgusting truck rolling coal in front of us. So I just put bioweapons mode on. God, it's just nasty. Fix your shit. Ugh, Arizona.
Do better.
Well, that's their way of saying freedom. Anyway, nasty. All right, we are going to get to our supercharger here in just about 5 minutes. I thought I'd bring you a little footage of us hopping on 40 West here. The car did a great job doing its lane selections, getting us where we need to go. We have a beautiful view of these butts in front of us, buttes. And as you can see, we're definitely pushing our luck here. We're at a 5% state of charge. We've got 2.2 miles to go. The car thinks we've got 7 miles left, and we need to go 2. So we've got about a 5 mile bucket, as I would say. That was nice. The car saw it couldn't get over, so it canceled that, and now it's reinitiating it. Really well done. It saw it couldn't finish it, what it was doing, and now I think I've got a cop behind me. Nope, just a blacked out Audi. Funny story. We were heading back from Grand Canyon West, and I had a black Explorer behind me. I initiated that lane change for the whole time, long time, and it was always, probably 5 to 7 miles an hour behind me. And then it turned out it was a sheriff. So I was going 10 over the whole way, and he didn't care. So anyway, looks like we got just about half a mile to our exit, so we'll hang on for that. Not getting any more black smoke blown in our face, so I think we can turn bioweapons mode off. All right, here's our exit. Should be signaling. Good. Ugh, look at that thing. It's just nasty. Just nasty. Nasty and not cool at all. At least in my opinion, right? Some people might think it's pretty cool, but I don't. And we need to make a good, perfect, great lane selection here. This is slowing down very nice. Looks like we got a friendly Tesla owner in front of us. Yeah, that was a nice, very nice slowdown. Not overly hard, about as appropriate as I would have done. And then almost no shake. I like his stop bar. That's kind of cool. That's an aftermarket spoiler. All right. Well, this was a great day. If you haven't made it to Grand Canyon West, I highly recommend you find the time and make the effort, because it was epic. I haven't seen anything that grandiose since we were at the Grand Canyon. Or not, since we were at Yellowstone. Dumbass. All right, well, we're going to be sitting at this light. I'll come back when we get to the supercharger. It's the same one we left, so nothing too exciting. Seconds later, we got a green light, so we're following this other Tesla. Very nice. Gonna move up here through a green light. Excellent. And then we've got to transition into another lane. I think it should have used a blinker there. That again was a little bit hokey. And I'm gonna take over, and we're at our supercharger. All right, folks, we'll hit you up when we get closer to Laughlin. This behavior, right? Why doesn't the car wanting to make a lane change so we can pass this guy instead of slowing down? So I've noticed it does this sometimes. I'm gonna initiate a lane change, and then we're gonna go around him. And I just don't know why the car doesn't do it on its own. So anyway, I thought I'd bring that to you. We're real close to getting back. This video was pretty good, I think. Little FSD, little Grand Canyon, a little supercharging, and not terribly long. So we're sitting at 45% state of charge. The car thinks we're gonna get back to our hotel with 46%. And we've got 16 minutes and 14 miles to go. So it's actually gonna be putting some range back in it going down this hill. I think that'll be pretty impressive. So let's watch that as we go up. We're gonna burn a bunch of juice, and then I'll bring you back as we go down, and we'll see that we're gonna be making a whole bunch. Oh, but we wanna adjust our speed here so that that was a fast speed change here, so that we keep going what we're going. All right, so when we get up to the top and start going back down, I'll show you our energy graph. As you can see, let's crank it back up to 80. We're using quite a bit. And then when we go down, we'll be getting a whole bunch back. Okay, I'll check back with you in a few minutes. We're going downhill, and now we're getting energy back. So we're sitting at 43% state of charge. Again, the car expects us to get into the hotel with 3% more than that. So 46%, and we can look at our energy graph here, and you can just see the line dipping as we come down this hill. So we're just going to be making all kinds of power. Our line is green. We're going 75. So we're going quick, and we're making juice. I just love electric. Now it's not as much fun going the other way. We pulled by or passed by an I-3 coming up Christmas tree pass a couple days ago. I didn't get it on film, but oh, I felt bad for the guy. He was going like 25 or 22 miles an hour, barely getting it. Just praying, I'm sure, to hit the top of that hill so he could coast all the way back down. So anyway, I'll let you know when we get to the bottom of these, and we've got our power coming back up, but we also have this beautiful view about to show up. We can just see our our line continuing to go down. Oh God, this is so cool through here. Yep, there's our middle finger rock. Car's handling this wonderfully. Just pinching the brakes slightly. We're really close to a section of the original Route 66, and I'm gonna look if we can maybe even just cross it or get on it for 5 minutes. I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd be another bucket list thing. So being this close, we'll see what we can do maybe tomorrow as we head to our next stop in Arizona. I don't even want to attempt to pronounce the name until I'm sure. Look at that, way down there. Oh yeah, wonderful. All right, I'll check back in a little bit. This is just great. We're making all kinds of electrons. We're still going downhill. This is just, it's just incredible. The grade and the length of this pass. It is, I don't know, I can't explain it. We did go up 1%. We're back up to 44% now, and we are still getting lots and lots of electrons. So got a runaway truck ramp just in case somebody's brakes fail, right? These truckers, their brakes get so hot that they stop working, and I can see why. I haven't been on a pass with this steep of a grade for this long in quite a while. Even the ones we did back before wasn't this intense. So really cool, and it's a beautiful shot as we come down into Laughlin. We can see our hotels and the Colorado River off to our left, and it's just this giant bowl or valley everything's sitting in. And then you can see the road system leaving, like a star pattern, cutting up out of the mountains to the different sections or directions of the compass points. Yeah, so here it is laid out before us. And for some reason, the car keeps doing this, changing lanes to stay out of rightmost lane. And I don't quite understand that, other than maybe it realizes it's on a pass and it knows that right-hand lane could be full of trucks that could be going real slow. And so for safety's sake, maybe it stays to the right or to the left. I'm not sure. We've noticed that quite a bit on these passes. So anyway, interesting function, beautiful view. I think we'll cap it there and just wish you guys all a wonderful night, and we'll check in with you tomorrow when we head out of Laughlin to our hotel on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us, and have a wonderful night. We'll catch you on the flip side.